You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Sentimental hogwash.
I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog!
Greetings, movie lovers. Today, I'm going to review a timeless classic that has brought tears to the eyes of millions of people. It's A Wonderful Life. And while some may call it a heartwarming tale of redemption and the value of human life, I call it the ultimate movie for anyone who wants to feel good about themselves by seeing how much worse someone else's life could be. The film, directed by Frank Capra, was released in 1946 and stars the legendary Jimmy Stewart as George Bailey, a man who's about to give up on life until he receives a visit from an angel who shows him what life would be like if he had never been born. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. The movie begins with George Bailey on the brink of despair, thinking that his life has been a complete failure. But let's be real, who hasn't felt like that at some point? I mean, we've all had days where we're ready to throw in the towel and start a new life as a hermit in the mountains. But then, out of nowhere, an angel named Clarence shows up to give George a taste of what life would be like if he had never been born. And let me tell you, it's a real eye-opener. Suddenly, George sees how much worse off everyone in his town would be without him. It's like a game of what if, gone horribly wrong. Now, I know what you're thinking, but isn't this just a sappy Christmas movie? And to that, I say, yes, it is. But that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun with it, right? Let's take a look at some of the funniest moments in It's a Wonderful Life. First off, there's the scene where George and his friend Violet are dancing the Charleston. Now, I'm not saying that Jimmy Stewart was a bad dancer, but let's just say that he wasn't exactly Fred Astaire. It's like watching your grandpa try to do the Macarena at a family wedding. And speaking of Violet, let's not forget her iconic line. I like him, but he doesn't even know I exist. Girl, I feel you. That's basically the story of my love life. Then there's the moment when George's Uncle Billy accidentally loses $8,000. I mean, who hasn't misplaced a few $1,000s here and there? Am I right?
Maybe, I don't want any maybe. We've got to...
But seriously, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. You know it's going to end badly, but you can't look away. And let's not forget about Mr. Potter, the evil banker who wants to take over the town. He's like the Grinch, Scrooge, and the Wicked Witch of the West all rolled into one. I mean, who wouldn't want to punch that guy in the face? But despite all the comedic moments, there's also a serious message behind It's a Wonderful Life. It reminds us that even when things seem hopeless, there's always a reason to keep going. And that's a message that's more important now than ever. In conclusion, It's a Wonderful Life may be a classic Christmas movie, but it's also a movie that can be enjoyed any time of the year. It's funny, heartwarming, and reminds us that no matter how bad things get, there's always a reason to keep going. So grab some popcorn, settle in, and enjoy the ultimate feel-good movie of all time.